you said humanly, maybe not, but you knew that the impact would be in the future, and you were willing to carry on for 3 years because you felt and you still feel this pulse of, set my people free, this kind of calling that just has not gone away. Do you think that that understanding and that willingness, it was only possible because of maybe your spiritual training prior, being in seminary at the time, prior to that, leading up to that, that you were able to have this close connection? And the reason I ask this is because I'm sure you and I have both seen this plenty of times. There's a very fine line between conviction and believing that, God is calling you to something, and then just being an absolute crazy, right? Like you probably met entrepreneur friends who are like, they're going to start this thing, and you want to just like, no, don't do that. Like that doesn't seem like it's going to work because you maybe have more experience than them. But on the other hand, it could be that they're actually genuinely being called to do something that seems crazy, that God's calling them to, right? If you and I were friends with St. Joseph and he just tells us one day, hey, I'm going to Egypt with no questions asked, like leaving my business and everything, we'd probably say, hey, whoa, sit down, right? Like, are you sure about this, right? So I'm just trying to figure out, how do we discern the line between absolute like craziness and my own, like, I don't know if the word is hubris, my own belief, versus God is truly calling me to this?
It's a great question. And I think the permission that I would give is you're going to make mistakes as you go. I mean, this is the blessing of decision-making, of discernment, from a more spiritual perspective of the decisions that you should make, in according to God's plan. But, again, I just go back to this providential view. It's like, through the sacramental life of the church, through our baptism and through, staying on the vine, being nourished by the sacraments in a state of grace, we are sons and daughters in the hands of a perfect, loving Father.